Good day, sir. I have a special delivery for you. However, I must clarify that I didn't receive any order from you. Could you kindly confirm your name so we can proceed quickly? Fantastic, Mr. A. Now, if you could sign here, here, and here, the package will be all yours, sir. Marvelous, sir. Here is your box. But I must emphasize that under no circumstances should the box be opened. I apologize, but I do not possess the knowledge of why it must remain closed. I am just an ordinary delivery man following the instructions that came with the box, which explicitly state do not open ever. Well, do you have any idea who sent it? Unfortunately, I'm afraid I do not know, sir. I have no information about the sender or the contents of the box. Nevertheless, the message clearly instructs against opening it. Personally, I might be tempted to open it, but as your average, curious delivery man, I won't influence your decision, sir. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? You might open the box and find nothing inside, or perhaps you'll unleash every known plague and bring about the destruction of humanity, leading to eternal suffering for future generations. Or, it could simply be a pair of keys, jewelry, or even chocolates. Humans do love chocolate, I've heard. But anyway, I must bid you farewell, sir. I have many more packages and messages to deliver. There's a reason I've won the Best Delivery Man Award 2,467 times in a row. But before I go, I vaguely recall a warning about a cat named Curiosity, history repeating itself, and something about a panda. I don't quite remember the details, but I hope this information helps. I wish you the best of luck, sir, and I hope your fate turns out better than the last recipient. What happened to them? I simply wished you a wonderful day, sir, because it might just be your last. So, if the choice were yours, would you open the box? Pandora's Box is a video that I covered a while back when my channel was still new. It's one of those videos that I wasn't entirely satisfied with, as I missed some key points and could have made it more engaging. That's why we're revisiting it today. I assume most of us are familiar with the name Pandora and the story of the first human woman who opened the box, cursing humanity forever. It sounds dramatic, and rightly so, as it comes from Greek mythology. But before the historical and mythological experts come forward to correct me, let me acknowledge that, initially, Pandora's box was actually a jar, more precisely, a pithouse jar. However, over time and due to various versions of the story, it got lost in translation and became a box, which is undoubtedly more captivating in a modern context. Boxes are just better, you know? But I still wonder what was inside that jar. Although no one seems to care, as boxes are more appealing. But let's focus on the story itself. The tale begins with Zeus, everyone's favorite god, and the two Titan brothers, Prometheus and Epimetheus. Prometheus created mankind, while Epimetheus created the animals, endowing them with all their positive traits. However, when it was man's turn, Epimetheus had run out of traits to give. This intrigued Zeus, who was not particularly fond of Prometheus' creation and was eager to witness their survival or, more precisely, their inevitable downfall. Prometheus, unwilling to watch his creations suffer, stole fire from Olympus and gave it to mankind to help them thrive. Zeus viewed this act as both cheating and a challenge, so had decided on an elaborate plan of revenge against Prometheus and his creation. To mirror Prometheus' creation of man from clay, Zeus ordered Hephaestus to mold Pandora, the first woman. Each god and goddess bestowed a gift upon her. Athena gave her craftsmanship, needlework, and weaving skills, Aphrodite granted her beauty and a range of emotions, and Hermes granted her craftiness and guile. Zeus, in turn, gave her curiosity and a mysterious box with strict instructions never to open it. Once Pandora was ready, Hermes was sent to deliver her to Epimetheus as his bride-to-be, despite Prometheus warning his brother not to accept any gifts from Zeus. However, Epimetheus ignored the warning and married Pandora. Following their marriage, there was a period of calm as Zeus's revenge plan unfolded gradually. Each passing day, Pandora's curiosity about the contents of the box grew stronger until she could no longer resist. On that fateful day, she succumbed to the curiosity that Zeus had instilled in her and opened the box. Inside, Zeus had placed every known evil, and Pandora unwittingly unleashed greed, suffering, illness, and hardship upon humanity. Prometheus's creation was pushed to the brink of destruction. Overwhelmed with guilt, Pandora opened the box once more, hoping to find something good. To her surprise, the box contained one last thing: hope. It was hope that gave humanity the strength to endure hardships and continue surviving. Despite the various versions of the story, some elements are worth noting. Many viewers questioned Zeus's intentions and wondered why he would give Pandora a box that she was forbidden to open, as well as why he would gift her with curiosity. The answer lies in Zeus's true intent. Although he told Pandora not to open the box, he always intended and planned for it to be opened. If you tell someone, whether a child or an adult, not to do something without explaining why, they will often succumb to curiosity and do precisely what they were told not to. When Prometheus stole fire from Olympus, Zeus could have simply taken it back and punished him and his creation. However, Zeus wanted a revenge that would be ironic and amusing to him. He wanted to destroy Prometheus's creation or, at the very least, subject them to immense suffering. So, the box became a part of his long-term plan. By creating Pandora, the counterpart to Prometheus's creation, Zeus set in motion the destruction of mankind. In a sense, it was a way to teach Prometheus a lesson, even though Prometheus would face further punishment later. Another question arises regarding why Zeus included hope in the box if his intention was to destroy humanity. While hope can be seen as a positive element, it is more likely that Zeus included it as false hope, something to make humanity believe that things would get better despite all the suffering. In reality, Zeus never intended for things to improve. One could argue that Zeus never wanted to entirely annihilate humanity, hence his inclusion of hope. Some poets interpret the story in this way, perceiving Zeus's act as an act of mercy. However, considering the evil contents of the box and its purpose for revenge, it seems more in line with Zeus's nature to derive satisfaction from the suffering of mankind. Thus, Zeus had the last laugh. Throughout history, countless poets have covered the story of Pandora's box, each adding their own touch. In one variation, an unnamed man opens the jar out of curiosity, inadvertently releasing all the blessings that are subsequently lost to humanity. This version heavily influenced Aesop's fables, where Zeus gathers all the good things and places them in a jar. When humanity opens the jar, all the good things ascend back to the heavens, leaving only hope behind, a promise that one day hope will restore all that was lost. Some versions of the story even shift the blame from Pandora to an unnamed man or Pandora's husband. So, there are multiple interpretations and variations of the tale. It's interesting to note the parallels between Pandora's box and other mythological and biblical stories. For instance, the idea that bad things surround us while good things must descend from heaven can be found in Aesop's fables. Additionally, the notion of hope remaining when all else is lost resonates with many. It raises questions about why we experience hardships and why bad things happen to us. Some believe that bad things are abundant and easily accessible, while good things are rare and must be sought after. These interpretations add layers of depth to the story and invite contemplation about the human condition. In conclusion, the story of Pandora's box is a captivating myth from Greek mythology that continues to intrigue and inspire. It delves into themes of curiosity, consequences, and the presence of hope in the face of suffering. While the initial narrative centered around a jar, it evolved over time into the more well-known depiction of a box. Zeus, driven by revenge and amusement, orchestrated a chain of events that led to Pandora opening the box and unleashing all the evils upon humanity. However, amidst the chaos, hope remained as a guiding light. The story's multiple versions and interpretations showcase the enduring power of Greek mythology and its ability to spark contemplation and introspection. So, if the choice were yours, would you open the box?